Welcome, Rockstars. Thank you for joining my channel. I have to think if that's a good name. Rockstars, maybe something else. I don't know. I'll let you decide that. Now I'm going to be playing for you Season 1, Episode 17, called Stairmaster. Let's take a look.
Where did I put that?
Yeah, Rarity.
I thought I already...
Sweetie.
Oh, and I can't forget
That's Sweetie Belle.
How am I ever going to get this done?
Are you sure I can't help? I could...
No.
Maybe just
No, thanks.
How about...
Just stand over there. But where you'll be out of the way.
Aw.
Ribbon. Ribbon. Where's the ribbon?
I got it!
Whoa!
Okay, there's way too much energy that's been displaced.
I'll just go and stand over there, where I'll be out of the way.
My little pony, my little...
Won't you at least let me help you clean up?
No, you've helped me quite enough.
I'm sorry, sis. I just thought that if I could help, I might find my special gift and finally earn my cutie mark.
I understand. It's just that I need this time to fill this order without any complications. Okay, all done. Now, back to work. I've lost a lot of time and I cannot have any more interruptions. What now?
Oh, sorry. I thought the open sign meant you were open, but I must have been mistaken.
Fluttershy, forgive me. I was so wrapped up in my work that I forgot you were bringing Opalescence back from her grooming.
No worries, Rarity. I've left her there in the basket.
Ooh, she looks great. I just don't understand how you're able to do it. I can't get near her without getting a swipe from her claws. Ah! Did you use the stare on her?
Oh, no. I wouldn't.
Stare.
I couldn't. I don't really have any control over when that happens. It just happens. No, I'm just good with animals. It's my special gift, you know.
Well, you should have a picture of Opal as a cutie mark instead of those butterflies.
Oh, maybe I can be good with animals, too. Or not.
I'm sorry I can't invite you to stay and chat, Fluttershy. I've bitten off a bit more than I can chew with this order.
But you're not eating anything.
No, sweetie.
Pause for
It's
a
an
moment.
expression. It means that I've taken on more work than I can handle. I've got 20 of these special robes to make tonight. They're due in Trottingham tomorrow morning.
Trottingham.
See, I've lined them in this special gold silk. It took so long to make, but I think it adds
Shiny.
just the right touch, don't you?
These are lovely, but 20 by tonight? How will you get it all done?
Well,
Magic.
Oh, maybe I could just stand over here and watch.
Long
manage.
neck.
Well, maybe
But-
I should get out of your means so you can work.
Hi, Fluttershy. Hi, Rarity. Hello, girls.
Hey, Sweetie Belle. Scoogaloo. Apple Bloom. You ready for tonight? Yep. Cutie Mark planning session is a go. Tonight is the night we each try to find our own special talent, even if it takes us all night. I'm ready. You ready? Very ready.
Like
Cutie Mark
forever.
Crusaders sleepover at Rarity's. Yay! And look what I made us. Wow! That's so cool. What does that patch on your cape mean? The Cutie Mark Crusaders! Yay! We're on a crusade, a mission, to find our cutie marks. Yep, and look, I lined them with this special gold silk. It took so long to make, but I think it adds just the right touch. Don't you?
Sweetie Belle, what have you done? That was the last of the gold silk. Oh, now I'll have to make more. Oh, I hope I
Make
can make
more?
more. I'm gonna have to work all night.
Can you just
Which
buy it?
means... Sorry, girls. I'm afraid the Crusaders' sleepover is cancelled.
What?
I just won't have any time to watch you if I want to get these robes delivered on time.
But
No buts this time. I'm sorry, Sweetie Belle. It's just the way it has to be.
I suppose I could take them for the night.
I couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, it's no problem at all.
Have you met my sister and her friends? A problem is all it would be.
Did I have a problem with Opal? You've seen how well I handle small creatures.
I suppose that's true, and I do have a lot of work to do.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I assure you they're quite a handful.
These sweet little angels.
Well... all right.
Cutie Mark Crusaders sleepover at Fluttershy's cottage! Yay! So cute. Wait for me!
Oh. Fluttershy plays full sitter.
Oh, won't this be ever so fun? We can have a nice
That's a
little
babysitter,
tea party
full sitter.
and braid each other's tails and sit quietly and color and tell each other fairy tales and...
I don't think so.
Hello, Fluttershy.
Oh, hello, Twilight. Where are you off to?
I'm heading to the Everfree Forest to Zecora's to get some of my favorite tea.
The Everfree Forest? You'll be careful, won't you?
Of course. How about you? What are you doing with the girls?
Rarity has a big order to fill tonight, so I volunteered to take the girls over to my cottage for a sleepover.
Wow, sounds like every pony has their hooves full today. Taking care of those 3 fillies all by yourself? You sure you can handle it?
What? These sweet little angels. There'll be no problem at all.
Sure.
Wow, look at this place! What's that? Are those chickens? No problem at all. Okay, girls, what should we do? I'm gonna get my mark first. Girls? Nuh-uh. Should we... Girls. Okay, now settle. I'm staying up all night. Me too! Me three! I know you're excited, but... Girls... Oh, careful with the... girls... So, what do you want to do? Play a game? We are the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and we want to crusade for our cutie marks. And we, yeah, what they said. I don't know. How about a nice, quiet little tea party? Or we could go adventuring in the Everfree Forest. Yeah! Oh no! The Everfree Forest is much too dangerous. It's filled with far too many strange creatures. But you could go with us and we could catch those creatures. We could be, creature catchers. Yay! Cutie Mark Crusader creature catchers! Rawr! I am a dangerous creature from the Everfree Forest. Rawr! Halt, dangerous creature of the Everfree Forest. I am Sweetie Belle, the creature catcher, and I'm here to catch you. You can never catch me. I am far too powerful and dangerous. You cannot run from me. Rawr! Oh, maybe that's not such a... Now, girls, how about we do some nice coloring? No! Come back, dangerous creature, so I can catch you! Never! Careful. You don't break anything.
Oops.
Sorry, Fluttershy.
Yeah, sorry.
I guess we aren't creature catchers. Oh, girls, it's okay. I know. We could be Cutie Mark Crusader carpenters. Carpenters? Hammer. Hammer.
Hammer. Hammer. Hammer. Hammer.
I like how there's always a jackhammer in any construction noise.
That doesn't look like a table.
We were making a table?
Some pony needs to put this thing out of its misery.
We are definitely not Cutie Mark carpenters.
Who wants a picture of a hammer on their flank anyway? Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, how about a game? A game? It's called Shh.
What's that?
Well, it's a game about who can be quiet the longest. Sound fun? I'm the world champ, you know. I bet you can't beat me.
Of course, Fluttershy's game.
We free!
Yeah.
Now what can we do? Oh, how about Cutie Mark Crusader coal miners? Yeah! No! Aww. I mean, it's time for bed, don't you think? Aren't you excited to get all toasty and warm in your snuggly, wuggly little beds?
Snuggly wuggly?
But we have more crusading to do. We've got plans and capes. Okay. Maybe the crusading can wait until morning, or when it's light and not so dark. How are we gonna find our special talent in our sleep? Maybe you'll have a lovely little dream about your special talent. But we're not even tired. How about I sing you a lullaby? Yeah. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to lay your sleepy head. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. I know this one. Oh, how wonderful. Why don't you sing it with me?
Uh-oh.
Hush now, quiet now, it's time to lay your sleepy head. Said hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. Okay, sweetie, that was... Drifting off to sleep, the exciting day behind you. Drifting off to sleep like a joyous dream might find you. Thank you, sweetie. Hush now, quiet now, lay your sleepy head. Said hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. What is
Oops.
that? Girls, Fluttershy, your chickens are on loose. I wonder what could have caused that. Don't worry, Fluttershy. The Cutie Mark Crusaders will handle this. Cutie Mark Crusaders, chicken herders. Yeah. No, I don't think that's a comeback. Please. Come on, girls. The chickens are fine. Oh, girls. Girls!
Ooh.
Come on. In you go. There's
Like,
some
she
good chicken.
She gets a stare and then she's
Okay,
like,
you three.
just for added emphasis.
Isn't it about
I can't
time
even
we
do
got
it.
into bed? But please.
The
So,
stare.
no more crusading for tonight, all right? Yes, Fluttershy. We promise, Fluttershy. Good night, Fluttershy. Okay, good night. Okay, so what kind of crusading do we do next? There's not much we can do from this room, unless we become Cutie Mark Crusader cottage cleaners. No thanks. Well, we have to think of something. We can't just waste this opportunity to find out what our special talents are. Hey, girls! Look! Some of the chickens may have escaped. Into the forest. Cutie Mark Crusaders Chicken Rescuers are go! It really wasn't that hard. I mean, all I needed to do is just show them who's in charge. Nothing's gonna get past Fluttershy. Good with animals, good with kids. Wait up! Peace and quiet.
A little too quiet.
Too quiet.
You know, I
Girls?
half expected to see like three
Girls?
pillows or something under the covers like they usually do.
She's missing! Girls? Oh no! They must have gone looking for my missing chicken, which means they must have gone into the ever-free forest! Those girls have really done it this time. They've really bitten off more than they can chew. Oh, just like me. I never should have offered to watch them.
Bitten off more than they can chew. Phrase is used. I wonder where that came from.
Here, tick, 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 tick. What are you doing? Calling for the chicken. That is not how you call a chicken. Oh, and you know how to call a chicken. I know that's not the way. Then show me. I don't have to show you. You're just chicken. am not. Oh, wait. Now I know how to call a chicken. Skidaloo! Skid, skidaloo! That's so funny I forgot to laugh. You also forgot how to call a chicken. Why, you? Come on, guys. We're not gonna find the chicken.
Applebloom would
or
know,
our
but she
cutie
works on the
marks by
farm, so
arguing.
kind of.
Maybe that's our special talent. Arguing. Is not, is two. Is not, is two. Anything yet?
No.
Darn. Here, tick, 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 tick. Bark, 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 bark. Girls. Girls.
Hootie owl.
Get a hold of yourself, Fluttershy. Just put one hoof in front of the other. What was that? Twilight? Is that you? Oh,
Ooh.
Twilight, it is you. Thank goodness you're here. I need your help. The girls are out here somewhere, and I'm afraid that they're...
Well, that's not
What's
good.
happened to you?
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
no.
glad I didn't
If you've been turned to
fracture.
stone, it must mean... Oh no, the girls! Don't move. I'll be back for you. Girls! Is not, is
Tell her
two.
not to
Is
move.
not, is two. Girls! Our special talent is not arguing. Besides, what would the cutie mark of some pony whose talent is arguing even look like? Girls? Girls? Fluttershy? Girls, thank goodness I found you. Fluttershy, what? Girls, we have to leave the forest at once. But we haven't found the chicken yet. There's no time for that. There's a cockatrice on the loose.
Cockatrice.
What now? A cockatrice. It's a frightening creature with the head of a chicken and the body of a snake. Now, come on. The head of a chicken and the body of a snake?
That doesn't sound scary. That sounds silly.
Well, if I ever saw one of them cocka-thingies face to face, I'd laugh at how silly it was. No, never look one in the eye. You look a cockatrice in the eye. The chicken! Girls, wait! Here, chicken, 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 chicken.
Ooh.
There he is! 2 chickens? I thought only one escaped. Grab them both!
Oof.
See? Now we have to... Girls, please. Girls, listen to me, girls.
Panic.
Please.
Fluttershy, you better handle this.
Behind me, now.
Ooh.
You! Just who do you think you are
Oh,
going around
brave.
turning others into stone?
Ooh.
You should be
Fluttershy.
ashamed of yourself. I have half a mind to find your mother and tell her what
Uh-oh.
you've been up to, young man.
Wait, wait.
Now you go over there and turn Elizabeth and my friend Twilight back to
Stare.
normal. And don't ever let me catch you doing this again.
Ho, ho,
You
ho.
understand me? Are you girls all right? I was so
It
worried.
tried and it
Yeah,
couldn't.
fine. Thanks to that stare
Wow.
of yours. You're like the queen of stairs. You're the stairmaster.
That's like a mythological marvel right
out of
there.
the house and into the forest. Yeah, we'll listen to you from now on.
We promise.
Oh, you do you? Well, you better, or I'll give you the stare.
They're laughing and they're terrified. Twilight.
What happened?
So the cockatrice is still out there.
That's when it brought you back from stone.
This is gonna
I
make
wonder if
quite
that's
a
ever
letter
gonna
to
mean
the
an
princess.
episode.
I was wrong about you. You certainly do know how to handle those girls.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
How so?
I assumed that I'd be just as good with kids as I am with animals.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong. I really learned the hard way not to bite off more than I could chew.
You and Rarity both. Good morning, Rarity.
Did you finish all those capes?
Just delivered them. I have to admit, if you hadn't come along, I might not have. Thanks again.
Won't you stay for some tea?
I really must get back
I
to the shop
really
and
want
clean
some
up.
tea.
Girls, get your things. Time to go. Girls! Girls! Time to... Girls! Your things! Girls! It's time to... Girls!
Allow me. Girls?
Yes, Fluttershy, you called?
Go and get your things. Rarity's here to see you home.
Of course, Fluttershy. Right away.
How did you do that?
I guess I'm just as good with kids as I am with animals.
Speaking of which, I could use your help with Opal.
Of course. How about later today?
How about now?
Their laughter is contagious. But yeah, cockatrice. I'm going to look that up because I know that's a real thing, or a mythological real thing. Let's see. But let's see if I can spell it right. Yes. Looks nastier. The real pictures are nastier. And so apparently it's a tabletop card game as well. But that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. Wikipedia. Mythical beast, essentially two-legged dragon or serpent-like creature with a rooster's head, described by Lawrence Reiner as an ornament in a drama and poetry of Elizabethans. It was featured prominently in English thought and myth for centuries. So this is definitely a mythological thing or creature. The turning into stone. No, that was okay because its abilities is a lot harsher than just turning the stone. But I could see why they did that. They combined Medusa, which is Greek mythology, to and then using the cockatrice as the animal mythology. But this really shows Fluttershy's stare ability. It's almost as like an anti-enchantment ability or anti-magic or anti-enchantment ability mixed in with animal influence, and she could directly manipulate the amount of power behind it by the intensity of it, because you could tell the cockatrice first tried it, and then she put in more and more into it to the point where it just broke. Pretty impressive. I equate it to like a man like staring Medusa in the face in Greek mythology and being able to resist it despite its ability. I'm not quite sure where that mythology came from, like why specifically turn to stone versus like ash or disintegrate or something like that. Like why stone, and why have, like, I'm always curious about that. Like I understand it exists, but where did that particular part come from? Like, and why stone? Where, like, who in the old literature thought, well, let me think of something turning to stone? Maybe it's because like petrified wood. Maybe could be. I mean, because that, you know, petrified wood, you know, it looks and acts like a stone, but it's wood. So that kind of see that you know, anyone who's knowledgeable of such things back in those days would see that and kind of attribute like, well, let me just throw that as people having that ability too, or wind up happen to that with people. So that was a very interesting episode. Cutie Mark Crusaders still trying to find their way through life, sneaking around. I also like that too, that this particular episode shows them really being the age that they're supposed to be. You know, even their speech, their nuances, and to lack of better terms, their actually acting like kids should be. And I like that. It stays true to the character. They're not suddenly grown up, or they're not suddenly more than they should be. And Fluttershy definitely thought she could able to handle it, and she learned quickly that it took a little more than just coaxing them like she would at animals. Felt bad for her. Anyways, that's my take on Stairmaster. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Leave comments, do all those funny YouTube things. Yeah, and just say hi. I'll see you guys later, and take care.
Gone, gone, night, you gone.